And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everybody. Boy, I tell you. Now, we literally just had pretty much the whole doggone thing cleaned up on this truck. The only thing that hasn't been done is replace the inlet DOC sensor, the SCR sensors, the pressure sensor. That's it. Everything else is new except for the one box too. Now, voila, look at that. I don't know if you can see the dash. The light just came on. And I don't even know what it is. I don't think, I seriously doubt that there's anything wrong with a truck or anything. It's just that, like, sometimes when you climb with these emission trucks, bam. And then guess what? It'll ask you for a regen. Boy, I tell you. On the plus side, look at this beautiful view. Even though our def lights are on 1, 2, 3, we have a beautiful view. And just like that, the light is out. It went out on its own. I tell you, like I said, ain't nothing wrong with the system. It's just they made this system way too complicated. There's too many sensors, there's too many variables to meet, and a lot of times those variables will be broken. And you get a light, it comes on, and the next thing you know, the driver has to pull over and regen. I was gonna regen it just to make everyone happy. When I say everyone, I mean the MCM, the ACM, and the ECU, just to be like, hey, I'm happy, I'm good, I regen, you know? It's just, there's too many variables involved in the system for it to run perfectly. When it's brand new, when the truck is brand new, when the one box is brand new, of course it should run. You would expect it to run flawlessly. But when a truck like this, 693,000 miles, that's a little different story. Your temperatures are gonna vary differently, you know? It's just, maybe they didn't mean these trucks to go over 600,000 miles. I don't know. All right, so I'm just gonna go check this thing out. Make sure there's no air in that priming pump. That's the priming pump right there. When you get your oil change, normally, as soon as you take your filters out, you get to have to pump this thing. And this thing takes several pumps for it to be right. I'd say there's a little bit of air in there. Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of air in there. Well, since we're under the hood, might as well do a little bit of pre-trip. Look how clean that all looks. Like I said, doing a task that is meant for two hands, to do it with one hand, it's definitely a challenge. It looks like it's over full right now, but it isn't. Looks good. Let's smell it. Smells like oil, and it touched my freaking nose. Yeah, I do weird things like that, but doing things like that make you, allows you to find things. You see, I'm still getting that little bit of oil leak in there, but it's not that bad really. It's just a little bit of moisture coming out, so I think it's okay. I don't think it's worth touching it. Everything looks okay. Actually, they did pretty good in greasing her. There's a little bit of oil in the back. I think it's coming from the head, from the back of the head. Other than that, she's looking good. Filter looks okay. Should really start dating these doggone things. I got a little bit of leak on that. That's what they call a football seal. That little thing right there. It's a pass-through. That's all it is. The leftover, or not leftover, but it's your injector pass-through. But it's usually oil coming out of there, and that's what that is. And I've changed a couple of them already. I'd say this one, and probably the one all the way in the end. This one should be an easy change, but it doesn't look that bad yet. We'll just leave it alone. Everything looks okay, really. Belts. I got a new set of belts. I always bring belts with me, just in case. I want to make sure, because if I snap a belt while I'm out on the road, I want to make sure I got a spare. And at the same time, if I found like a broken belt or strap on that belt, I have something to replace it with. She's holding up pretty good. She really is. And they greased it. They greased it properly. Those brake pads still looks damn good. I don't use my brakes a lot. I drive like a grandpa. I don't drive it like a monster. So, and that's the end result of that. All right, now time to plug this bad boy back in and get rid of that stinking CEL light. You know what? I never looked it up or what CEL stands for, but there's no code there. Look. It's what they call a ghost code. See? Nothing. Even on the ELD, it's showing nothing. So, we're just gonna go ahead and clear that son of a gun. Let's see. What is the fault code showing? Climate control, exhaust emission. It's inactive. It's all inactive. After treatment, 1 SCR conversion efficiency. Of course, that doggone 4364. It's inactive though. Climate control. Okay, I gotta look into that. Gotta look into those climate control things. But that's what it was. But this one is SCR conversion efficiency. FMI 18 4364. It's probably the doggone SCR. My goodness. We don't want to mess with that SCR. You mess with the SCR, that means you got to take out the whole box, I think. Okay. It won't even let me clear no fault code because it can't. Active and inactive. Commands. Oh, there you go. Reset fault codes. Confirm. And just like that, it's gone. So it looks like the emission is gonna give us some efficiency issue again, but that's just normal though. I'm telling you, this system is flawed. At least the EPA 10, this system is not good at all. It wasn't engineered properly. You know, I'm pretty sure the system is good. I'm pretty sure there's no issue with it. I mean, it might be getting some bad reading every now and then, but I think the system is good. I'm not even going to worry about it. That's why we got that tool. You know, this tool is going to save us a bunch, and we'll just clear them. I mean, went in there, fixed everything inside. There's no issue. So there shouldn't be no issue. I mean, we got new knock sensors. We got one new temp sensor. Those temp sensors are not going to go that bad. Not very often. I mean, it's just a freaking copper, you know. That's all it is. It's just measuring air temperature. That's it. I mean, how often could that go bad? The only thing that might go bad is the pressure. The DPF pressure sensors or DOC pressure sensors. I can't even tell you exactly, but I think they're doing the same exact thing. They're doing the same exact purpose. So I think we're okay. I'm not worried. I'm not gonna be worried because we have a tool and the truck is running immaculate. Engine wise, it's running immaculate. We're not seeing no EGR issues or nothing like that. So I think we're okay. We're gonna leave it at that.